a banking security point and a commercial point for the banks, not just a, please help us because it's tough.
I would say it's more of a community point. Did you want to
respond?
Well, just
I was just going to say, I worked in the bank in the 70s, a long time ago, and it was real banking, and the bank managers went out, saw the customers. I worked in the Royal Bank, sorry to say, before my Airshire, and the bank managers went out, visited the farmers, visited the businesses, knew who they were dealing with. But also in these days, banking was labour intensive. It was the days before electronic banking, so anybody who wrote a cheque physically had to sit and check the signature of every cheque. There was thousands, there was decimals of us, so they don't have that now. So I don't see where they've got the cost implications now that they had then.
Yes, right.
And you're talking £900 million profit type of thing. I don't think you ever came back to what the cost was of running a branch.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because I've been trying to get nailed down where those figures are about the cost of running a branch. But you've got to assume that if you've got 2 or 3 members of staff, some management and so forth, that your property costs, all the rest of it, the maximum I would suggest in the Highlands, given that they will own the properties as well, these are already to be existing assets, it can't be more than about £500,000 a year for each of the branches. And if you think of those 62 branches they're talking across Scotland, it's £31 million in costs. Now, some of those costs still exist because you still have to service customers after the branch is closed, if that's the case. It's a drop in the ocean. You might say it's twice that amount. It's still a drop in the ocean in terms of the global operating costs of the Royal Bank of Scotland. In fact, the global operating costs of any bank.
Well, just one there about, Captain Mannering was a joke, but he wasn't a joke. He was a very serious, important person in his community. He provided a really important service. And in the days of the relationship manager or the bank manager being on the doorstep of gone, now they could be anywhere in the country and they ain't going to come back. Because everything's on a computer. The computer says yes, the computer says no, somebody's looking at a screen and talking to you, and that's the way they're behaving. So I think we did a lot of work, it's about 5 years ago now, and we surveyed members again across the Highlands, and a lot of people were screaming that it was a difficult time then, it was just after the crash, and things were still really struggling. They desperately wanted to have someone they could talk to, and there was nobody they could talk to on a really one-to-one basis. There was no proper relationship there. And they felt very strongly about it. But the tide has continued to come in.
I think they're going to lose a lot of business as well, because people go in and speak to them about other services, insurance, mortgages, things like that. So, there's other places in the high street, there's brokers, people like that.
There's also online.
But I think the point you make is a really key one. In terms of losing that ability to actually sell services into communities in the future, it's a bad business decision, in my view, and always has been. Because once you've lost that connection with the community, you've lost it. I spoke to, I better not give the name because I've not got permission to tell you, but I spoke to another major company who'd closed their shop in a town, and a couple of years later they were saying, it's a real problem for us now because people have actually forgotten about us. We're doing our stuff and it's online and it's down the phone and so forth, but actually people have forgotten that we were there and when we started there, we were a big part of the community, and it was a big PR issue for them. So I can't, unfortunately, before I tell that story next time, I'll get the permission to say who it is. But that is a big issue, that fact of losing that opportunity there. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to keep you all night on this. I think I've got a general feeling for the strength of feeling here, but I do want to make sure that we've given everybody who wants to speak an opportunity to speak. Is there anybody else who'd like to make a point?